Welcome to Granny Shift, and I'm Ryan.
And I'm Jason.
And this is minute 4 of Fast and Furious.
Yes, it is. And you were right.
They're back. They're coming back for more, if that's what you mean.
Yep, they're going after more trailers. How many, we don't know, but they bring the second truck up, and...
Okay, so they call this guy T. I don't know. They call the second guy T.
All right, and Han's giving him a hard time. He's like, let's see if you can do it in less than 5 tries or something like that.
Right,
And he's talking about latching that gate. So at least they're recognizing how difficult that would actually be to line up.
Yes.
But they're acting like the guy that drops it is the guy that's taking all the skill. It's the guy backing up.
Right.
Like, have you ever tried to back up to a trailer
Well,
by
it
yourself?
is part of, like, the timing.
Yeah, the timing's important, but, like...
We have a rear view camera on our van. That is extremely helpful for backing up to a trailer.
Must be nice. All right.
Well, we got the XLE. So.
Wow. Is it limited? All-wheel
Touring.
drive?
XLE limited touring.
DVD player?
Yeah, rear
leather?
entertainment system.
Both doors work?
Nope.
Oh.
Just one.
Okay. That's all you need. One door.
It is the car or the kid drop-off door at school.
Oh,
so that's convenient.
Thankfully.
Yeah.
Same with ours. We also have a Toyota Sienna, to all the listeners, and only our kid drop-off door still works. But, like, not quite. You have to hold the handle for a second for the door to go.
Right. It's very
If not, it, like, jams up and it's like, shh. And,
right.
Yeah, so that happens sometimes. So I'm like, oh, sorry.
I wish...
We're poor.
Yeah. There's so many times that I wish that it just didn't have it.
Yeah.
Like, so... The olden days, right, where there was no power sliding doors, the doors were very light because they didn't have all this motor and crap in it.
Yeah.
And
you just pull the handle and slide it open.
I remember slamming those old minivan doors closed so hard.
Getting
They're so
yelled at.
light. Yeah.
No, you never got yelled at.
Now, you just turn that. They're like, oh, well, you can just turn the power off. Like, yeah, you can, but it's still, like, very difficult to open and close the door. So,
yeah.
The kids can't do it.
Big old heavy door.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that has nothing to do with this.
Yeah.
So, the two Hispanic guys don't like that they're being teased.
Right.
So he pulls his truck up, and his truck now we see is a triaxle, you called it. It's not a dolly, but it has 2 axles in the back. So that thing could handle some weight.
Yeah. I mean, I think both of these trucks are pretty heavily modified, right?
That would be so hard to whip what do you call that? Like he drifted it around and now he's driving backwards with 4 wheels in the back.
Yeah.
You better have a good e-brake.
And they were pretty nice looking tires, so it'd be a lot of traction to overcome.
Yeah. So his passenger's on the back, picking up that like V-shaped hitch tongue. And he's about to drop it onto the non-existent hook that we talked about last minute.
Right, that was broken.
But
it doesn't look broken.
Now it's there.
Yeah.
And it's white now. Which is weird.
Instead of
black last time.
It's almost like it's a totally different one.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Weird how movies work. Yeah, you can see this vehicle is very modified. You got a roll cage inside, and the dashboard is like a piece of sheet metal with a bunch of
aftermarket dials
so in
cool.
it.
Yeah.
But
with red alert buttons.
The guy with the funny hat now is backing up.
Yeah.
Trying to line it up.
What is that hat made of? Like wicker. It's like a wicker hat.
Yeah, it's a wicker. What do they call those?
It's like a golf hat, right?
Well,
with
where
like
the
the
brim
snap in the front?
snaps to the top. I can't stand them.
We always call them golf hats. I don't know what they're actually
There's
called.
There's a name for them, and I don't know. Don't wear them, friends. Please don't wear those hats. So Dom calls back on the radio. 1 kilometer left.
Yes. Running out of road.
So I'm expecting they're going to drop it down. Somehow they're going to have to pick that tongue back up and then re-drop it if he missed.
Yeah. What if he misses? That's it. I mean.
No, you pull back up with a rope or something, right?
There's no rope there. Like he's not. He can't pull it back up.
Well, luckily, when he drops it, it latches first try.
Right.
But right as this happened, the truck driver, because they're going around a bend, notices Letty up on top.
Yeah, she wasn't being real sneaky.
And the truck backing up to it, and that he's missing trailers.
Yeah.
Now he's upset.
Right. He says some things in Spanish, so we don't know what they are.
So he floors it and slowly accelerates because he's in a giant truck.
Pulling a ton of weight.
And Dom's like, oh no, what do? I'm in a 1,000 horsepower Grand National. And he lets the guy ram into the back of him.
Right. He wasn't expecting that.
As he talked about it for 3 seconds.
Who would you expect?
Why would you just accelerate a little bit?
Yeah. I don't know.
So now the guy's driving crazy.
And now this feels even more familiar from the first movie. Except instead of Vince hanging off the side of the truck, it's Letty.
Well, okay, so what do you think this thing weighs? 100,000 pounds? Hits the 2,000 pound or 3,000 pound Grand National, and it causes such a lurch that Letty almost falls off the trailer.
She wouldn't have even realized.
No.
Yeah, she wouldn't have even realized.
He's got a big bash bar on the front.
Driving side to side made a difference.
Yeah, but it looked like the impact threw her off, but she's able to grab the conveniently placed ladder.
Yes, access ladder, yeah.
Now she's hanging on. But she needs to release the truck because they're hooked up.
But you know what? You see this little speck here?
Yeah.
Watch it. Oh, no, there it is.
Oh, she drops her spray can.
Her 2-pound hammer.
Oh, the hammer.
Yeah.
She still has her spray can.
Yeah, because it's attached to her neck.
Okay.
Yeah.
But she dropped her hammer.
And Dom starts yelling, let go or something. What was he yelling?
Oh, I think he was yelling for them not to hook it up. Because he didn't realize it was already hooked up. He wouldn't have known that. And he said back off, I think. Let's see it. We'll see it here in a second. Letty grunts, falls. Now we can see her. T, cut loose.
How would he do that?
Wait, who's T?
T's the driver of the pickup.
Oh.
How would he cut loose?
He could just be saying don't hook up. Dom wouldn't know if they're hooked up, right?
I feel like if he didn't think they were hooked up, he would say don't hook up, not cut loose. Cut loose is like
release it.
Right.
Yeah.
I did notice both trucks by the tongue hinge have these airbags. I don't know what they're for.
Well, I saw that too. I was like, oh, that's actually makes it sort of functional. Where you're gonna have all that tongue weight and you need something to cushion it.
Okay.
But that would drive terrible. If you think all the weight of a trailer.
Right.
Actually, there's no overhang on these trailers.
What do you mean?
There won't be any weight on that tongue. Normally the front part of the trailer rests on the tractor or your truck and it presses down. Even you pull trailer in your minivan. These trailers have 4 wheels in them, and it's just a hook at the front. It's like a farm wagon almost.
Yeah, that's
There's no weight. There's no tongue weight.
The weights are on their own wheels.
That's got to pull terrible, though.
Yeah. Are all 4 wheels, do the axles move in, are they solid, straight axles? Because one, the front would have to turn, right?
Or swivel.
Yeah, that's what I mean, to go around turns.
Shopping cart wheels.
Yeah.
But now they're pulling them backwards.
Yeah, I'm not sure how all that works.
Because a farm wagon has a tongue, but as the tongue moves, it turns the wheels.
Right.
So I don't know. It's almost like it's unrealistic. But yeah,
it's
Dom,
so cool in concept, but in reality, it doesn't seem to work.
Maybe we shouldn't steal gas for a living, Ryan.
Okay.
We'll stick to podcasting.
All right.
So thank you, patrons, for supporting us. So
we don't have to steal
gas.
Gas and sell it at a reasonable price and make barely any money.
Yeah, true.
I mean, it's only $150,000. It's not even worth it.
No, we'd have to do that once a month.
Dude, I could just buy a lottery ticket and win the same amount.
That's true. You could buy 150,000 lottery tickets.
And maybe win.
Okay. Well, thanks for listening.
I'm Ryan.
And I'm Jason.
And always remember,
winning's winning. We got to get that pizza.